So basically, you start going into a comic book store or a restaurant or watching one of your favorite movies where basically you think it is the greatest place on earth. But you start asking yourself, what is economical? So you walk right into a restaurant and you notice a man eating his own food asking for a pair of chopsticks. And basically, they don't return back to return and give you a pair of wooden straws. Well, basically, the person keeps on talking and talking and really not in focus to help and be of good service to all of their customers. And you start to feel hungry, and you start to feel a little bit pushy, when you're on a busy schedule. Basically, where apparently our economy is almost ready to break down because of bad service. Now that's not the service you basically want. And knowing like how Mark Wahlberg would say in a Time Warner commercial, or I think it was Spectrum, food, water, internet, we need it to live. But in a way we need it with great service, where apparently that is economical. Don't you guys agree with that? But basically the world does not end when a place, like with bad service, goes out of business. Yes, we will survive. The best way to make things economical is respect your customers, make sure that they have good service. Make sure that apparently they don't feel like they become hypocrites when they look at advertisements like Star Trek Discovery, where basically you have to pay to subscribe. Where is that type of humanity in a show where basically Gene Roddenberry, who created the series in the 60s, basically is now having to ask veteran fans to pay for that type of stuff, where basically wasn't Star Trek from the original series to all the other shows to Enterprise a free service? I mean, they've been having this stuff on TV for as long as we remember, before they just started distributing these shows on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. Oh, wait a minute. We can't have something that's actually a disc and it feels like we're living in a boring world where make America great again, but basically it's become a boring country. Is that what we really want? I don't think so. And no, we do not need a boring economical service in our own businesses. I think there needs to be a bit of a change when basically the customers would like to have their requests passed with a green light. And basically economic service that's going to make your customers happy. Not to feeling like, did we get bad quality bootleg toys from Hong Kong where basically these toys don't even make any great idea in anyone's collection. Yes, even the bootleg toys are something that we really don't want because of its bad quality and bad economic value. A lot of customers don't want a bunch of side of fake, where basically we want something that's authentic, genuine, where the service is actually going to treat the buyer and what the customer sees with respect. Yes, we do not want to read on a product box a different name where basically We like to observe the toy era from the 80s and 90s. And some of the last Knight figures from Transformers 5 did not really appeal to one as a collector. Oh, and basically don't forget Jerry Jones. I don't really think you're making football entertaining unless you are trying to make a bad point out of football. We don't really want to go to a stadium where apparently people cannot play football because of their patriotic belief, don't you think? Well, basically, you can't really put a football stadium on property that's really not used for commercial purposes. Yeah, please don't get mad at everybody. It's just basically an opinion. So basically, for all the corporate companies in the world, do your best and try to avoid your customers from being discouraged and walking away from your services and products.